Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much, Mr. Shujra, that you have given us time for this interview. This is very important. We are trying to research the history of SZABIST. And so we will talk today about SZABIST and Mohtharma. You have been associated with her for a very long time. And in Dubai, you were also the very important executive of Pakistan People's Party. So what are your impressions about Mohtharma?
First of all, I would like to thank you, Sheikh Saab, Mohammad Suleiman Sheikh Saab, because of you this interview has been given, and I know there are many facts which are going to be discovered today by many of the people, and especially I would like to start with my personal name. Now, my name is Zahoor Hussain Shujra. Now, Zahoor means flower in Arabic, and Shujra means tree. So this combination of flower and tree, this was, especially ladies in Middle East. As you know, I have lived in the Middle East for many years, pretty long time in Dubai and around Dubai, in the Gulf states, as well as the whole of Middle East, right from Morocco to Dubai. This was my area of coverage during my tenure of service with. Now, because I want to bring this name of Benazir. Many people, many of us, we don't know the name meaning, what it means. When I said my name is Zahoor Shujra, means the people used to, Arab especially, used to, get surprised, and they used to enjoy my name. That this is very wonderful, and shajar and flower together. So this was very. So at the same time, the name of Benazir. It is many people, they don't know the meaning of Benazir, which is, you can say it is, the meaning is matchless, unique. So Benazir, let's see the roles of Benazir. In fact, everybody has the role to play in this life. And Benazir had the roles, like she had the role of daughter, she has the role of sister, she had the role of as a wife, she has the role of mother, and she has the role of our leader as a politician.
Yes, sir.
Now, I would like to say that she was very perfect in all the roles. If you look at the role of as a daughter, so now I will give the examples. The daughter, what she did as a daughter.
Yes.
You can say that when Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, her father, became the Prime Minister of Pakistan, and he was removed from the premiership, then the struggle started with Benazir. Benazir started the struggle for getting him released. Now, she has the role. This is the role that she started struggling, and then she built his tomb, Maqbara, and which is very beautiful, very nice in the village. And look at our SZABIST, because SZABIST is the name, like Zulfikar Ali Bhutto Institute of Science and Technology. That means Zulfikar Ali Bhutto name will remain till SZABIST remains. So this is her role. She has really created, something better. Coming to, because I want to give short stories. much about it. Coming to her role as a sister, I remember that in Dubai, she used to remember the days of, the death of Murtaza, as well as Shahnawaz, Mir Shahnawaz Khan Bhutto, as well as, their anniversaries. And she would like to invite the people around and, cut the cake for their birthdays. And she would ask the community to read Quran for them. And she used to really, the day of the anniversary, she used to mourn that anniversary day. And I had seen her mourning this also. So that means, she was very perfect in this also. Then coming to the role of, her mother, you see the children, and especially our chairman now, Bilawal Bhutto Sahib. Now, Bilawal Bhutto has been trained by Bibi Sahiba, and so much so that one day she was invited in my house, and it was month of Ramadan. So I brought her from her home to my house for the break of fast. So we reached the door of my house, the adhan started coming. So she turned to Bilawal Sahib and asked Bilawal that, do you know the surah for breaking the fast? In fact, Bilawal Sahib said something, but it was not fully. So she was very upset with her son that you don't remember that means, she was giving the education right from Islamic to,
political
how to make the government. Now coming back to the role of wife, for example, she was a perfect wife because I had seen her. When she was there, one day I visited her. She was busy in the kitchen. And I also followed, went to the kitchen. So there she had a few guests, Arab guests, and we were arranging the tables, the plates on the table. So there used to be our friend Dr. Ansari, Abdul Ghani Ansari, and Ghani Ansari, from far away, he said, Shujra Sahib, aap bhi, you are also there to help for the servicing of the guest. I did not reply him, and Benazir, Bibi Sahib, allow me to call her Bibi Sahib.
Yeah.
Bibi Sahib replied. She said, this is my kitchen cabinet. Now, kitchen cabinet means I am so near to her that this is the kitchen cabinet. This is my kitchen cabinet. I was so pleased the way she said these words. Asif Zardari Sahib, he was, with the prisons, and he was released. I want to say this because, I know these are the few stories. And by chance, Mr. Mirani had come to, Aftab Shaban Mirani had come to Dubai, and Bibi Sahib said, I have sent Ansari to bring Asif because I don't want to make noise in that city. So Mirani Sahib took the permission that, can I go to the airport and receive him? She said, yes, you can go, and you take Zahoor also. So this was, very surprising for me. Bibi Sahib took my name, and she allowed Mirani Sahib to take Zahoor with me to the airport, Dubai airport, and we receive Asif Ali Zardari. So this was, her role, and then she was very pleased to see Mr. Asif Ali Zardari. Her roles, we are just counting her roles.
Yeah.
Now, her role was like a politician. She was the best politician, and she was the first Muslim lady to be the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Prime Minister of any Islamic country. So, and she was very, very intelligent, personal, and many times I have seen her, and I know many stories about many things. So in our interview, maybe later on we can remember all these things.
So now, coming to the SZABIST, has she ever discussed this idea of founding an institution with the name of Shaykh Zulfikar Ali Bhutto?
Sir, actually, this SZABIST was established. I, met her first time was 1993. First time I met her was, like a face-to-face meeting, and then I was introduced to her as a brother of Haji Muzaffar Ali Shujra. So she asked me many questions, where are you and what is happening? So I, face-to-face came to know her from 1993. And then we heard that, the SZABIST was created, and the SZABIST came into existence. And then she was talking much about SZABIST, always worried about SZABIST. She used to, in Dubai, I had seen her, she was going to SZABIST regularly and sitting herself in SZABIST Dubai. And many a times she was instructing the people what to do and how to do it. And this is, I know. And that time, Mr. Jalbani used to be the secretary or, president of SZABIST.
No, he was the vice president.
Vice president of SZABIST, yeah. So Mr. Jalbani also came many times, and, I accompanied them. Went to SZABIST, saw the SZABIST. We had 2 floors in Dubai, and one floor then, because it was not working properly, so because of just to save rent, and we had to close down one floor, and she had the room there in the campus.
The campus, the chancellor's office was there.
Yes.
So now, what is happening? That we used to have meetings of SZABIST at Dubai every 3 months, 4 months, as the time permitted. And all our directors used to come for this particular event. You were very kind to invite them for at least one lunch or dinner at your place or some hotel. So what were the discussions during these dinners with the other members of the board about SZABIST?
Actually, sir, this was, I would say, this was the contract. And I requested Bibi Sahab that time that, I want to invite, every time. And she accepted that, okay, one lunch or dinner from yourself, one lunch and dinner from myself, because the meeting used to be for only 2 days.
2 days, yes.
2 days, and she used to keep the people so busy in the meetings. And I know, because once I had the opportunity of visiting her during the meeting, and she was very particular about many things. Like one example I would give you, that one day Mr. Aftab Shaban Mirani said, you can have lunch with us. I said, okay. So, and it is Bibi's home. I went for lunch, and we had lunch, and Bibi was very pleased, very talkative, very, she was asking everybody how was their health, how was their political scenario in their constituencies. And finally, when we finished lunch, after that she came to me and she said, "You're not beauty, so I suggest that you go now and come back after some time like 8 o'clock in the evening, and then take Haji Muzaffar and Mirani Sahab with you. So please, at that time, we have the meeting." I said immediately. She was very particular that she will not allow anybody, except the BOTs. And only BOTs are there, and only BOTs are there. Even though I was very, very, near to her. So she was, the lady. She liked Pakistani food, and so much so that she would, when she liked some dish, she would ask how it is prepared. And one small example I would again give. In my house, we had dinner, and after that, beside many things, I had kept jalebi also as a sweet dish, one of the sweet dish. So she went directly to jalebis, and she took 1 or 2 jalebis, and she found that these were very, very nice and
very delicious,
very crispy. And so she asked me that, where from you get this? Because my house was in Dera side. So Dera side we had many Pakistani and Indians living. So I said, from nearby. I brought these jalebis. So she asked me that when you come next time, please bring some jalebis to my house. So I had taken some jalebis from the store and gone to Bibi's house. But normally, she liked one ice cream, and ice cream that is lemon ice cream. It was from Baskin Robbins and lemon ice cream, and she liked that ice cream. And I used to take one cake of whenever I went there, and she told me many times that you are spoiling me and you are making me fat, and you know that I don't like sweet things, but still you bring, and I cannot resist this ice cream. So these were very pleasant moments, and I wish and pray for her, well-being in Jannat, Jannat al-Firdaus.
So now, all your relationship with Mohtarma and different members of the Board of Trustees, have you ever had a chance to discuss about the scope of SZABIST and the higher education in Pakistan?
Actually, this, she used to discuss that how we can improve, like how we can become like a national or international university in the outside Pakistan. This was her intention that was the intention, and to bring the university outside, and she was very willing to educate Pakistani community outside, living outside at very nominal fees. And she was always worried about Pakistani community. As I remember that one day she had in one of the interview, she said, SZABIST, I want to produce engineers, doctors, and the scientists from the neighboring. She remembered the names like Ratodero and Jacobabad and Shikarpur. She remembered the names, and she uttered these names in those moments, that I want to see the engineers, doctors, and scientists from this area. That's why ZABTEC was introduced, and ZABTEC was going very, very And she used to tell everybody that, you will see now we have started giving education to the children of your people, so that there will be now more mechanics, like motor mechanic, motorcycle mechanic, TV mechanic, and other mechanics. There will be so many. So she used to mention this, and she used to mention in Dubai also, that I want to see this Pakistani community. They should get the education, higher education,
and the skills
and
also.
international level, so that and she was making it international, this SZABIST. And
This was
but,
her vision, yes.
she before that, I hope that we have the branch, it will succeed, and it will just
Inshallah.
produce good people of Pakistan, and engineers, scientists, and this way we can say that the dream of Bibi came true.
Sir, you had very cordial relationships with Pakistani community in UAE and other adjoining Arab states. What were their impression about SZABIST as an education institution?
Dr. Sahab, this is a very good question you asked me. I was a vice president of Pakistan Association Dubai also, and I remained vice president of Pakistan Association for about 9 years. And it was every 3 years we had the elections, and 3 terms I was selected as senior vice president. And we had president, I had seen 2 presidents at least, that time. One was, not living in Dubai, he was just living outside. And many times, it happens that, I was working as a president also of Pakistan Association Dubai. And after this, SZABIST came to Dubai, and we started looking at, from Pakistani community perspective also. I would like to invite every functions, the president, the HOC of Dubai, so that he meets so many people, or introduce him with so many people, so that it goes on. And we had the plans that we would like to bring Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, and UAE and Saudi Arabian, all Pakistani living there, those who are can afford to give their children education in Dubai and not send them to Pakistan, so that we can arrange their education in Dubai. So it is I remember 1 or 2 things I would like to share with you. So once it happens that we had Musharraf's government in Pakistan, and during that government we had overseas Pakistani minister was Umar Asghar Khan, the man who was then I don't know, he died. So Umar Asghar Khan was and president wasn't there. I was holding the position of president of Pakistan Association Dubai. So I said, instead of welcoming them here, Umar Asghar Khan, I had to go to the community and welcome this man. So let me ask Bibi. So I went to Bibi Sahib's house, and I found, luckily, Makhdoom Amin Fahim also there. So I requested Bibi that, Bibi Sahib, this man, I'm the president now in charge, and want to welcome this definitely with a show that we are holding. Umar Asghar Khan. She said, first of all, we have nothing to do with this, because I was the president of Pakistan People's Party UAE.
Yeah.
So she said that we have nothing to do with this. And if suppose you are president of Pakistan Association Dubai, also senior vice president of Pakistan Association Dubai, so I would like to tell you, you go and say invite him and tell him welcome or this, but at the same time tell them that the democratic system is much better than the military system, military regime. But then I was shocked. I said, now I cannot go, because this man is visiting, and I cannot say that you are not welcome or you are welcome, but this please convey our this message to General Musharraf that we don't like your government, and we would like to have the government of democratic system. So I decided that this will be very difficult. So I decided that I go to Pakistan for 3 days, 4 days. I come to Karachi. I took a ticket and come to Karachi. I told the General Secretary of Pakistan Association, please handle, because my wife is not well, so I'm going to Karachi. So I came to Karachi, and after 1 week, when after 4 days I went back. So after 1 week I met Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto Sahiba. And when I met her, she remembered, and she asked me that what you did about this Umar Asghar Khan. So I said, Bibi Sahib, I went to Karachi, and she laughed like with a lot of She said, I thought so. She said this, I thought so, that you will not invite her, but you will go to Pakistan or somewhere. So this was happened, and during this time, and she was very particular, very particular. I would like to tell you 2 more stories about Bibi Sahib, if you allow me to say and put it in the book, because these are the stories which were never published in any of the book.
Yes, good.
This is first time somebody is giving these stories. Now, Bibi had very, very, that she was very particular that nobody takes her picture during eating. That she would tell the person to please wait till I eat and finish. Once it happened that I had invited her for lunch. We had a lunch, and I think in that lunch Madam Azra was also there. So we had from Jung and Geo one reporter. He brought camera, and when she was taking the food on the plate, he took the food picture, and she called me and she said, what is this? I said, Madam, I'm sorry for that. Get me the pictures. I said, okay. So I went to the man and asked him that, please, just remove and give me the. That time, they used to put the roll in the camera. Give me the roll. Take it out. So he said, why? I said, no, we will not publish this. I said, no, at any time, I want this, We had a lot of argument with this man, and he was not willing to give me this. I told him that, look, this is Dubai. This is Dubai, but we are JLRs. And we are workforce of Benazir. Benazir, this Bibi Sahib has ordered me to take back the role. So now I am bound to take back the role. And you know that this whole thing has been arranged by me, and I'm sitting with you. Bibi Sahib is sitting there at in the restaurant. We had booked a place. So finally he gave me the role. And I came back. Bibi Sahib asked me, is mission successful or not? I remember her exact words, is mission successful or not? I said, yes, Bibi Sahib, it is successful. And this Bibi Sahib, this, she told the Bibi Sahib secretary, Nahid Khan, that Zahoor is the only person, he is telling me always Bibi Sahib, and I like it, and I want him to continue saying Bibi Sahib. So I gave her the role, and she said, no, develop it and bring it to me. I developed the role and then took it to Bibi Sahib, and she said, wonderful, it's okay. Just she destroyed all the negatives as well as the positive. This was one of the story. Then one story I would like to give you is, we were actually very close to her. So one day we were sitting there in her house, in Bibi Sahib's house. So she was with a few guests and a few people around. I had Salim Kashmiri, one of our friend, and Salim Kashmiri was with me. So I told her that Bibi Sahib, you go, in the malls, in the public places. You are our leader. We are afraid of, that something may happen to you. And Bibi Sahib, she said, so what shall I do? I said, first of all, you should have the security people around, and then hide yourself so that people, the general people, they should not recognize you. She was very upset, very, very upset, and she did not tell me, but I thought she could tell me that get out of my house. She did not tell me, but she was very upset. She said, how can I go and be the politician in burqa? And I said, Bibi Sahib, you are our leader, and this is from my heart, it came, and we have told you. It is up to you now. Anyway, we came back and we were very upset also. We were depressed. Exactly. The Bibi got upset first time with me. After 1 week, Mr. Aftab Shaban Mirani came and we went to City Mall. And we went there. I saw some of the ladies coming with burqas, black burqas. And Bibi Sahib had the glasses also on. But her personality, she could not hide her personality. She was very, from far away, you can recognize that this is Bibi. Nobody had this personality like Bibi Sahib had the personality. I told Mirani Sahib in his ears that, Bibi Sahib is here. He said, where? I said, these ladies in the burqas, one of them is Bibi. Mirani said, no. I said, you just look. So Mirani Sahib started looking, and he said, yes. So I took the trolley, because we were in the mall. I took the trolley and I slipped away a little bit, and Mirani Sahib stood there, and he said, Assalamu alaikum to Bibi Sahib. And Bibi Sahib asked him, first question, did Zahoor recognize me? So Mirani Sahib, he said, Zahoor told me that you are here. So next day, I took Mirani and we went to Bibi's house. So she said, look, I cannot hide myself. So you people are just crazy to tell me this, that I have to go in a burqa and all this. So she was, unique, and she was really the best, and we really miss her. And especially, she had given me a lot of respect. She was respectful for all, like even the smallest worker comes to Bibi's house or somewhere, she will get up from the chair or the sofas and greet the man. So there are hundreds of stories like this, small stories like because she had agreed that every month she will come to my house and she will have the lunch or dinner with me and my friends and the people's party. But she was very particular for the guests, like, 20 guests from her side, 20 guests from your side. So it used to be like this. And I had a, alhamdulillah, good house in Dubai, so we could accommodate 50 people around. I want to tell you one story which is a very, very shocking story also. We had one Bhopas from India, and he was from Malabar, area. He could not speak Urdu, or he could not speak English. He was speaking in Malayalam, their language. But he was very popular type of Bhopa. He had come to Dubai, and some Hindus whom I knew in Dubai, they came to me and they said, you go and meet this man. I said, I don't believe this is not my belief. But they pressurized me so much. And so we went with taking one or two friends of mine. As soon as Sheikh Sahib, I entered that Bhopas where he was staying, I saw at least 20 couples of local Muslim people sitting there, waiting for their, and then it was like one goes inside and chair moves. It took about 1 to 2 hours for me. I was sitting there, so time came, I went there. I went and his fees was 200 dirhams. And question 1, you ask one question. Only one question. So, because our fate, our future also was, related to Benazir. If Bibi Sahib is there, we are there. If Bibi Sahib, something happens, then we are also, nothing. So Bibi Sahib, I just made one to my mind that I will ask the question. So I asked the question that is Bibi Sahib going to be Prime Minister third time or no? This was my question, that's it. He was praying something or singing something on some statues, and he was putting milk on the mouth of statues. So he said, I will take 10 more dirham from you. I just took out 10 dirhams from my pocket and he said, this is the milk for these statues. And after that, he called somebody who can translate. He said, there will be attack on Bibi and she will not survive.
Allah.
and this the story of 2003 or 2004. Then, I was really shocked. But this I could not swallow this, that what he was saying. I said, Andy, there is no chance. He said, there's no chance. And if she survives, but there is no chance of survival, and this will happen. I came back home, and that night Sayyid Khurshid Shah came to Dubai, and he came directly to my house. He said, where are you? I said, home. He came to my house. He said, why you are upset? Khurshid Shah said. I said, I had been to one Bhopas, and he has said these words. He said, I don't know. I said, we are Muslims, we don't believe this. I was just trying to recover myself. We don't believe this. Whatever God wishes, it will happen. Not this Bhopas, what he says. But Khurshid Shah went and told Bibi Sahib that, this is what Zahoor told me. That, there is a Bhopa, and he has said. Bibi Sahib said, this is nothing, and whatever God has, written in my fate, it will happen. That's it. I don't believe. But next day she called me, and she said, what is this? And I told her, Bibi Sahib, I'm sorry, because our fate is with you, and we feel that you are there, our leader, so we are there. So she said, okay, but do you believe this? I said, as a Muslim, we don't believe, but we have to say okay to many of the things. But he has said. Then it happens that 2006, I think, one of this relative, like Mir Munawar Talpur's son, very beautiful son, Ghulam Sarwar Khan, he died. And because that Bhopa had said in this that the attack will come on her, and many of people die. So I thought maybe this was the only thing happens, but no, the attack came. So I remembered this attack when the first time it happens in Karachi on 18th of October. And after that, she came to Dubai, and I went in Dubai, and she was preparing herself. She was so bold, preparing herself to go back to Pakistan in Dubai. And when I entered her house, she was going somewhere, but she had the steps, she came down. So I met her, I said, Assalamu alaikum. She asked me, how are you, and all that, but she was going somewhere. So I just said, Bibi Sahib, please don't go back to Pakistan. I just said, don't go back to Pakistan. And these people, they don't know your pride, the importance, and this can happen. He said, Shujra Sahib, the way she used to tell me, Shujra Sahib, 20 crore people, they are waiting for me. That time we were 20 crores. They are waiting for me, and I will go, whatever happens. And we are the leaders, and we are not cowards, that we were sitting at home. And she went second time, and then when we heard, we cried many times, many times. Sheikh Sahib, this is also, let me tell you one more story about Bhutto Sahib. That Bhutto Sahib was, the day he was hanged, I was in Bahrain, and I didn't know anything about what is happening, what is going to happen. I dreamt about Bhutto Sahib. And the dream was that Bhutto Sahib being hanged. In the morning, there was one lady doctor, I had the appointment with her in Bahrain. Her name was Zakia, and she was Indian lady. I went to her and as my job, appointment. She said, "We are very sorry that Zulfikar Ali Bhutto has been hanged." I couldn't believe this because I dreamt in the night in the hotel of Bahrain, and now she is telling me that Bhutto. Then I couldn't work in Bahrain. I just took all my things, whatever I had to give to Zakia, I gave, and after that I came back to the hotel, then took the ticket and came back to Dubai. This I had seen like a full film of hanging Bhutto Sahib. Full film of hanging of Bhutto Sahib.
During dream.
This, yeah. That time I was in Dubai and working in Dubai, and in that night I was in Bahrain. Yeah. And a few of our friends, they could not speak for 3 months to their friends. Same was the condition, my condition, that we could not speak 3 months to the general public, and we were just, even though my job was to speak to the people, and but couldn't. And this is very tragic stories of Bibi Sahib and Zulfikar Ali Bhutto Sahib. And
these are the very sad incidents of our
very
history,
sad,
unfortunately. Coming back to SZABIST, sir, the inception of Dubai campus, because you were very instrumental to that. You were there in Dubai, as you said, you were the Vice President of Pakistani community, as well as Chairman of the People's Party, Dubai. And then you became the in charge, in a way, a director of Dubai campus of SZABIST. This was your first, in a way, appointment or assignment with SZABIST. So how do you describe the whole changes? First you were in Knowledge Village, then you went into international campus. So
actually,
describe.
This is another story of SZABIST. When this SZABIST was established, we were not consulted also. This was among SZABIST only, because she was very particular. The things what doesn't relate to me, she would not discuss. The things which are related to me, she would definitely discuss with me. But things which were not related to me, she did not discuss with me. And I know that we had Laghari Sahib coming, and every time Laghari Sahib was there, almost every 15 days, 20 days, Laghari Sahib used to come and discuss with her many issues. And many times I used to invite Laghari Sahib as a one-to-one also, and we had a sitting with Laghari Sahib about SZABIST, because that time Bibi Sahib also didn't like the idea that if suppose I am not invited and I speak about the project, which is none of my business. So we used to be very cautiously, carefully, about it. But when I was given the opportunity to look at SZABIST as one of the, not as a BOT or something, the local, this committee was made, and in local committee we were 3 or 4 people as members. So one of them was myself, and the other 3 members, like we had one Bhatia, and we had one lady, I don't remember their names now, it's a long time. And then we had one Pakistan ambassador at that time, So these were a few, they were the members, and we used to attend the meeting of Dubai only that time. And after attending the meetings, we used to suggest few things to them, and either Mr. Laghari was there or yourself, you used to be there. Many times, we discussed with you many issues that SZABIST should be offering these programs, that programs. That time also I suggested one that we should have undergraduate programs. That time I had this idea that we should have undergraduate programs, especially in like procurement, like hotel management, like like other many small courses. So 3 years course, 2 years course, undergraduate programs,
professional courses.
Yeah, professional programs. So they did not introduce those programs. Now there are the programs, those programs which are handled by ZABTEC here. That till that time I was not knowing. Only 1 or 2 times I had the opportunity of visiting Dubai. Opportunity of visiting Karachi that time. And we were discussing with Madam Azra also, our Chancellor, about the short courses or like a 3 years program, or the certificate programs of certain studies, so that we see Pakistani community getting into business regularly. But up till now they did not agree my suggestions, and up till now we are continuing with the degree programs, which is different in Dubai, because HEC they have 4 years program, and there in Dubai we have all the university offering 3 years program. Yes. Indian universities. That's why we suffer in Dubai. But if we start offering 3 years or 2 years diploma courses, or the courses like procurement, or this is lot many people in Dubai. They would open up the hotels. They will appoint the procurement personnel, and but they are not.
There are a lot of such courses which can be introduced. You are very right. We should think this is high time that we should think.
I think this is very important to look at it, because those degree programs they can do afterwards also. But the immediate, because there are 2 things required. One is visa, how to continue the visa of 18-year-old student. Either girls still they consider a little bit, but boys they don't consider. So at least to keep them busy with visa and all this having Dubai. So I would again recommend that these are few programs with definitely my consultation, if they like, because I have taken care of Dubai campus so long, and I was straight away signatory for procurement. Okay, it was my job, but at the same time I was doing it like a signatory for this, for everything. They used to tell me that this what we are about, and so many companies we brought into SZABIST, those which are good reputable companies, as well as at the same time cheaper rates they provide. So for example, like these books, pens, pencils and papers, we brought one company. This was giving us very, very good results, and previously they were buying at very premium rates. Now they are saving a lot in this. then now the things are changed, but this is the high time for us to think about these short courses in Dubai.
Thank you, sir, for your suggestion. I think we will take it to the Board of Trustees.
I am very thankful to you, Sheikh Saab. Actually, this has
We
been
had
you, and I have given you few of my insights, whatever Bibi Saab has left behind us with us her memories, and we hope and wish that this her name and her father's name, they are there for long years to come.
inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
sir.
much. Assalamu alaikum.